Alright, give me 1 second.
Got your die kit.
Yeah, that's quite funny. This is taking a while to load quick travel. Come on, load. It's loaded, but the thing's still there.
Shall we
Get
get off Drummond Cast and then Xbox?
Yeah.
The master of the lightsaber returns. He must have taken great willpower to leave the Revanite cultists alive long enough to investigate them. Tell me now, did you find what we need? Did you see the face of the leader?
She's a Sith Lord. Dark-skinned with black hair and tattoos.
I know her. I know her, yes! Tari Darkspanner. My master knows her. We will use her. The Dark Council will strip her of her power, her mind, and her life.
That seems logical.
I promised you a reward in the name of Darth Charnas, so you shall have it. You have served the Empire well. Thanks to you, we have the means to obliterate this society of heretics. The name of Revan will be spoken on Drummond Cast no more.
That person's ran past.
Yep.
All history is eventually devoured by darkness.
You speak truly. Leave me now. It is time to put Darth Charnas' plans into action.
Ooh. Or that. Yep. Oh, we'll get all of them anyway. Nice. How much of Drummond Cast have we got left?
1 bit.
Ah, that's long. Right, let's do it. Oh no, what are we doing here? I need to take a speeder somewhere, apparently. Why can't they give you the option to walk over there? I don't know why I'd want to, but...
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
Dan, do you want to see some torture?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to come with me then?
Okay. Look at his bike! Look at the speeder. This is awesome. I want one.
What one is it? The 3?
It's a red with 3 blades. It was just basically
Yeah.
a helicarrier.
Yeah, I've seen them. They do look badass.
All of them.
Yeah. Good.
Ana Arbai.
Move you over there.
Sith Inquisitor.
Move that over there.
Aha, I'm by you now.
Move the right moment. Like that. You in? Yeah, cool.
I am. Come on.
I cannot break him!
Nice lungs you got there.
Mind your tongue, or I will cut it out!
Okay, I'm officially scared.
This is impossible. An unknown power must be shielding this man, which only confirms my suspicions. This Republic agent is the key to unlocking the threat we face. I must harness my rage and frustration. They will lead me to an answer.
Trust your feelings, Master.
The minion advises the master. Very good. You'll demonstrate your progress. And the word has spread that Lord Grathan is incensed at the slaying of his secret son. I take it that was your handiwork?
After dealing with his son, I stayed to socialize with Lady Grathan. An added humiliation for him.
Ah, my young apprentice, you have just cheered me up. I haven't heard from Drykel Ball, my agent in Grathan's camp. He's missed a scheduled communication. Let me guess. He gave you trouble, did he?
I bled him dry and danced on his corpse.
No matter. He fulfilled his primary purpose. Every Sith must attempt to orchestrate his own promotion. Now, back to my prisoner. There's one last possibility to break him. I thought it impossible, but perhaps there's a small chance you could pull it off. Over a millennium past, the Emperor claimed Drummond Cass and made the Dark Temple the epicenter of Dark Force energy. In the bowels of the temple, he conducted horrifying experiments that drained the knowledge and life essence from all the greatest Sith Lords of the time.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
I'm sure that he would be relieved to hear that you approve. The Emperor created a device called the Ravager that ate his victims' minds and delivered to him their greatest secrets. No one could withstand the Ravager's intrusion. Even the strongest Sith Lords of the Empire confessed whatever the Emperor craved.
Let me guess, you want me to get the Ravager?
It may be my only chance to break this Republic worm. The Emperor keeps the Ravager hidden in the Dark Temple, which has, in his absence, become a death trap. There's a good chance the horrors that await you will be too severe. But it's worth your life to me. The legends describe a secret
I told you
chamber
I seduced
in
his
the
wife.
Nice. Well, I've been torturing him.
Well, I thought he was going to torture him, but then he didn't. Oh, well, I'm stood on the table. No, instead he just screamed because he couldn't torture him anymore.
Right.
I'm coming.
I gotta speak to Lord Zash. Ooh, we leveled up. There's a trainer in here.
The dark side swells within you.
Increases movement speed by 150% for 2 seconds. I'll take that.
I sense
Ready?
you will go far.
Let me get into a corner of a room.
Yeah, it's that, isn't it?
Wow. That's faster than the speeder. Sadly, it only lasts for 2 seconds.
For 2 seconds.
That'd be better if it went on for like 10 seconds. That'd be good.
Not a moment too soon, apprentice. Tell me we were successful. Tell me you have the tech we need to destroy Scotia.
It's time to kill Scotia.
Fantastic. Magnificent. Perfect. Then the time to do the deed is now. Scotia is in his chambers as we speak.
Yes, I
Be ready. Even with the power you have over him, he will be a frightful sight. Set your nerves of cortosis. Turn your fear into hatred. Remember, Scotia stands between us and glory.
Let's get to the killing.
Good. Now listen closely. This is how you will kill Scotia. The relic you found under the Colossus is the key to Scotia's power over his Trandoshan bodyguards. Go to Scotia's chambers and show them the relic. The Trandoshans should stand down, or attack him or something. The confusion should be enough. This is the first step.
Why can't I just use the tech to disable him?
You wouldn't be able to get close enough with his bodyguards present. With the bodyguards gone, you can get close enough to Scotia to use the prototype you stole from Graffin's. But be mindful. Scotia may be more machine than man, but he's no weakling in the Force. Killing him will still be a challenge.
Challenge? I spit on challenges.
Oh, I wish I could be there to see the contortions on Scotia's malformed face when you destroy him. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm due to make an appearance at a party in the Nexus Room Cantina. Meet me there when you're done.
Don't bow, stupid guy. Oh, cool.
Let's go, Sith Lord.
One reward. I can either have some really shit pants for Chem, or I can have 12 basic commendations.
Let's kill us, Sith Lord.
Let's kill us. Yeah, kill shit.
Na 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 na. I need to follow you.
Looking forward to this, aren't you?
Oh.
As I remember, this one was actually quite difficult.
It's a good thing you got Sith Lord with you this
There
time.
again, it is level 14 and I probably did it a lot later than that.
Yeah, we are level 17.
Wait,
Sorry.
control... Hang on, that... Oh, damn it. Control Shift F shows your frame rate.
I see.
Fair enough.
Nothing
60
yet.
seconds.
What makes this slave so bold as to enter my chambers? Tell me, slave, are you insane, or do you have a death wish?
I've been asked to kill you, and I hate to disappoint.
Skisk. Kill her.
Not so fast.
I believe this belongs to you.
Clever. Zash must have stayed up many a night to think of that one. I suppose you'll be sending my bodyguards away now, or maybe you'll order them to kill me.
It should at least be entertaining. Tear him to pieces.
They're gonna die.
Oh yeah.
You shouldn't have done that. The bodyguards, they're nothing. Show. But you subverted my authority, took my slaves from me, and that makes me angry. And killing you will be over too soon. No. I think you're going to have to suffer first. What you've got.
It's really not that difficult.
What is this? Ha! Did you... Zash! Zash! You've killed me!
Weaklings are like clay in my hands.
Mindless. You don't know what Zash can do. Think Think of how many years she must have spent plotting my death. She will kill you, just like she's killed me.
If that day comes, I'll be ready for her.
It's not an if. It's not more. It's not an
it's
if.
not an if.
It's a when.
It's a when. Yeah.
It's not an if Sash comes. It's a when the hell is she gonna come?
I couldn't kill her. Ross had to help me. He was like level 50 or something. No, he was like level 40 something. I think. He was much higher level than I was. I got a message. What is it? Ah, worth it. 200 credits.
Huh.
What?
I've just taken the speeder right to the end, and I haven't actually unlocked the place, though.
Yeah, so have I. Yeah, that's weird. That's kind of good.
Enjoy your stay.
Let's go.
Hang on, I gotta go to the Nexus room cantina first.
Oh yeah, you got to talk to your master.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine's just a colossal douche.
This is the bit where I get the ghosts, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
I think so. I don't know, I like this bit. This is why I like this character, the story's awesome. Got any speeders aren't allowed in here? Oh, there's always a lift. He wants a lift in the cantina. Imperial agent.
Well, when I'd heard she'd taken up with a Mandalorian, I was scandalised. Just scandalised.
A Mandalorian? Does nobody value Sith blood these days?
I know. Don't you think so, Zash?
Places amins wajhajs fools. Gawantida seek from Tauhans.
I'm sorry. Will you excuse me? I need to have a quick chat with my apprentice.
If you must. Now, as I was saying.
Thank the Emperor you've arrived. It doesn't matter how much one drinks. These parties are just dull. I hope you've come to cheer me up.
I have dismantled the machine.
He's dead then? Excellent. You have performed magnificently, apprentice. None of this would have been possible without you.
Lord Zash.
Darth Anaton, I'm honored.
Yes. I'll just let you two chat.
Don't go anywhere just yet, apprentice. This call won't take long, and I have some further instructions for you. As I said, my lord, I'm honored, but why call me?
You have nerve, Zash. Nerve. But I thought you were smarter.
With all respect, Darth Anaton, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play ignorant with me, Zash. Scotia's dead, and you killed him.
Scotia? Dead? That's the first I've heard of it. When did this happen?
Just now, Zash, and you know it. What did you expect to gain? His position? His title? You know it doesn't work that way. Where's your discretion?
Discretion? I've been at this party for ages. I may have had a little much to drink, but I'm fairly certain I haven't murdered anyone. Though I have always fancied Scotia's chambers. So much more shelf space.
Zash, I don't want to have this conversation by hollow. Report to my chambers immediately.
Yes, Darth Anaton. It'll be my pleasure.
What was that all about?
Give me time to talk to Thanaton and then meet me in Darth Scotia's chambers. And don't worry, you've played your part, now it's time for me to play mine. We did it, apprentice.
Okay, I gotta wander around. Guess where I gotta go, Pat?
Where have you got to go?
Back to Darth Scotia's chambers.
Oh dear. Why have you got to go back to Scotia's chambers?
It's part of the mission.
Fair enough. I'll come back anyway because I want to put some stuff in my thingamabob. Also, we missed a couple of... I just remembered as I was flying there, we missed a couple of missions if we fly on the bike trail.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We're way ahead of the
level cap anyway.
Level cap anyway, yeah. I mean, it's always best to stay ahead.
Because we won't extend along.
It does sort of slow down eventually, don't it?
Destination?
Destination?
Enjoy your stay.
Legacy. Ah, speeder piloting was unlocked. Okay. Wait, where did you get speeder piloting from?
Several places.
Ah.
So I bought it, and it turns out I didn't need to buy it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you said
there
before,
she is. It's Lord Zash's apprentice. Surely she knows. You wouldn't tell us if she did.
Warpines Brigan Iswis Buidan.
Still, it doesn't hurt to ask, does
It's
it?
only 5.
Then let it rest. I will not let it rest. Everyone knows Lord Zash was at the party when Scotia was killed, and yet everyone knows she killed him. She somehow devised a way of being in 2 places at once. If I let it rest, we'll all be dead.
Don't be silly. I'm the one who killed Scotia.
Now you're the one who's being silly.
I wouldn't underestimate her, Colonel. She looks dangerous enough to me.
But a Dark Lord of the Sith? She's only an apprentice, Calaveras. Please, you must tell me. How did Zash kill Darth Scotia?
How many times do I have to say it? It was me, 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 me.
Clearly she's not going to tell you, Colonel. Let it rest.
Fine, then, fine.
How many
But I'm
times do I
warning you,
have to say
Calaveras.
it? It's me.
Lord Zash is becoming too powerful too quickly. Since when has anyone in the history of the Sith committed a murder so brazenly, yet made it appear that she was somewhere else the entire time? It's enough to wake the Emperor, I tell you.
Oh, that's the best thing ever. Oh.
Perfect timing, apprentice. I just met with that insufferable Thanaton, and I have good news.
Everyone's talking about how you killed Scotia.
Good. Let them talk. They can't prove anything, and it'll drive them mad. And my meeting went exactly as I planned. You would have been proud of me. I went into a reprimand, but I emerged a Darth.
You've certainly earned it.
I did more than you realize. Nevertheless, what's important is that we are finally free to act. Remember the map you found on Korriban that pointed us to the power of Tulak Horde? The first piece of that artifact, that power, is here on Drummond Cass. This piece is in the deepest chamber of the Dark Temple. Scotia always hoarded the key to the chamber like a Hutt hoards his credits. Now I have Scotia's title, his chambers, his research, and his key. He always said I would enter the Dark Temple over his rusting corpse. However, I won't be the one to go into the Dark Temple. You will.
It will be my pleasure.
Before I went to Korriban to choose an apprentice, a furious apparition awakened in the Dark Temple, implacable in its anger, murdering all who trespassed on the innermost chamber. But I had a dream. An apprentice of low origin humbled himself, or herself as it happened, before the apparition, pacifying it. That's why you and your peers were chosen.
I wouldn't put so much faith in dreams.
Dreams are when the Force speaks to us most loudly. I believe what I have foreseen. You must go into the temple and face the apparition, and when you do, I believe that your humility will be the key. Still, I want you to know, I'm not certain you're the one from my dream. I fear I may be sending you to your death.
You're a Sith. Start acting like one.
You're right. You retrieved the holocron from Korriban when no one else could. If that's not proof of your destiny, I don't know what is. Tulak Horde's power awaits us both. We must not lose sight of this goal. Use this glyph to enter the innermost chamber of the Dark Temple. Humble yourself before the apparition, and bring back the piece of the artifact.
Galut Saira, Iswis us Urf Bendan, Ja Atnam, In Puidangarja.
Open the chamber door. Yay! Oh, can't use a speeder in here. Right, I'll go to the temple now, Pat.
Okay.
Let's go there.
Give me a second. I'm just looking at
Stuff.
yeah, and things.
Is that in the marketplace?
That's the one.
I haven't really looked there yet.
Yeah, well, it's fine, because the colour I want isn't actually there. So it's all good.
Okay, that's even better than it already is. Yeah, I might go to the market thing as well. Maybe. Actually, no, I'm going to wait until we get off the planet.
That's cool.
And then I can actually go to the fleet and get some stuff. Not fleet, next planet.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
Shall we walk? Well,
I just
by
took
walk,
a speeder
I
and
mean.
waited for this one.
Oh, that's fair enough.
I can always backtrack if you want.
No, I'll just get the missions, it's fine.
I see you.
Bye, Dad.
Goodbye. I can see you just slowly going out my view distance. Oh, look, hang on.
Yeah, I know. I'll wait.
Loads of missions on there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I.
Crap. This is quite far to go, Pat.
Yeah, I know it is. That's why I was gonna get this one, and then go to where you are, and then we can backtrack from there.
Yeah, duty's on the way back.
Yeah, we'll walk back until I'm on the way. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just get this one, and then.
Okay, hang on, I'll go.
I'll take the speeder up to you.
Damn it, this would never have happened on my watch. Ah, my lord, it's good to see that the Sith haven't let things slide. Not like the rest of this circus of an empire. First, it's slave rebellions in the jungle. Then this. We wouldn't have allowed these kinds of things 30 years ago.
Why don't you start from the beginning?
I was sent to this construction site to investigate unusual behavior among the droids. I wasn't here long when one of the units attacked me. I barely escaped with my life, but worse than that, I found this transmitter on the droid.
No, on the bottom option.
Do you think the droids were being controlled by someone?
Yes.
You
And I believe they're sending signals back as well. I warned my superiors what would happen if they continued to be lax about this planet's security. Someone, an independent interest, a rogue Sith Lord, is using these droids to broadcast Cast City's schematics to an off-planet location.
When I find whoever is behind this, they will learn what becomes of those who cross the Sith.
I hope you do. But with all respect, I think it's important that we stop the outgoing flow of information first. We need to get those transmitters. If we can remove enough of them from the droids, it'll make the data they're sending unintelligible. The sooner we get those transmitters out, the better. This information can't end up in the hands of our enemies.
Okie dokie, I'm coming.
There's a fast travel thing here.
Oh wait, I've already got that.
There's two side missions here.
There's quite a few side missions up there.
Yeah.
Give me un minute, por favor. Hello.
Hello. I was about holocal then and realised it's right next to me.
I've sent 3 separate expeditions into the Dark Temple. Not one has returned. I can't say for sure what's going on, but people who go in there, they don't come back.
That's why it's called Dark Temple.
I am Sith. You will address me as such, fool.
Then you are everything I could have hoped for. You can survive the Dark Temple. I beg you to do me, and more importantly, the Empire a favor. The expeditions I sent in were looking for specific data. I can spare the manpower, they were slaves mostly, but the data is essential.
What kind of data was it?
We were studying a recent increase in seismic activity in the area, including possible damage to the temple itself. The slaves from the expeditions were equipped with data pads to store the data they collected. Bring back those data pads. This information's vital to future construction on Drome and Kars.
I have new mail.
It's not glamorous, but will you help?
If I can spare the time.
I'll mark the location the expedition last signaled from on your map. It's the best I can do.
If I can spare the time. God.
Look, there's a thing here. The destruction of heretics. Oh, another 255 credits. God, I got loads of money to spend at this rate.
Oh.
At last, the Dark Council has answered my petitions and sent a powerful fighting Sith to help secure the temple.
I'm not here to secure the temple.
Of course, I've been ignored again. How stupid of me. If you're here, however, you must have the authority to enter the Dark Temple. You could still save this planet.
You have my attention.
Damn it.
The Dark Temple is ancient, built during a previous incarnation of our empire. 1,000 years ago, our own emperor buried his enemies here. These enemies remain powerful, even in death, which is why the temple was sealed. But now, something terrible has happened.
I don't like where this is leading.
The Emperor's attention elsewhere, a group of ambitious but ignorant Sith thought to gain power by raiding the temple. They didn't find the relics they sought. Instead, they awoke an ancient Sith Lord, Lord Calig, and their expedition plunged into madness.
If I go in, will I go mad too?
Not necessarily. Many of the troops sent in after were simply slaughtered. Because Lord Calig died by ambush, I believe he awakened unaware of his own death, and his expectations became reality for those around him. His power overwhelmed all inside the temple. And even now the workers plot wars against each other, believing themselves Sith Lords, and drawing terrible power from Kellig himself.
I'm quickly losing interest.
You are lucky I have no other to turn to in this dark time. There are still more ancient Sith Lords whose spirits lay dormant in the temple. If the ancient Sith Lords are woken by the violence within, they could overrun Dromund Kaas.
Let's keep them napping.
I have studied all of the burial chambers within. Each was made with the same ancient design, one we can exploit. If you fuse the 500-kilogram hinges on each tomb door, even a violent assault should not be able to wake the ancients.
I don't see why I should bother.
There is nobody else. Imagine the glory, being the one who prevented the Emperor's greatest enemies from rising. The team I sent in earlier was using a massive metal torch. Effective, but slow, I'm afraid. They did not make it far. The torch must be recovered, and the doors of the ancients sealed.
Well, I want my ghosts, so I want to go in.
You all go get. Is that what we're actually doing?
I think
Ghost.
So. I'm pretty sure it's this mission. Oh, this is far the wrong way.
Nah, well, there's one.
Wrong way.
Yeah, I know it is. There's a mission back here that is up here, so it's easier to get it.
Oh, yeah, good point. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll wait here. Oh, it's not that far to go anyway. You can see the temple from where I am. Yeah, this area looks much bigger than it actually is. Oh, I remember this area. You go here as a really, really high level. You can just use your kill everyone in like one force push thing.
Ana arbay.
Oh, this has got an actual pod racer. Awesome.
Aki isterbay was jaus. Afgudan haifst.
Bonus.
Yeah, you can start killing people. Might as well.
Yeah. That's the idea. Collect transmit. What's this? Ah, my class. That's only a side mission, but let's kill shit anyway.
Yeah, just kill loads, because I'm trying to get to the mission, but there's people here, so it's just come up and kill them. Hang on, Dan, don't start a fight.
So I just pressed the button as soon as you said that.
Gariton Wesson.
What are they called?
Good to have company, and well armed, too. It's too quiet out here. Please excuse me. It's these long nights, excavating relics near the Dark Temple. I'm Major Swain Lothar, Imperial Reclamation Service. My team uncovered several significant artifacts at a nearby dig. That's when things started going wrong.
I don't appreciate dramatic pauses.
I'm sorry, it's just that I can hardly make sense of it myself. First, it was strange noises from the temple, then figures lurking nearby. My team didn't like it, but I told them to push on. Now they're days overdue, and I owe a report to Lord Duan. But I can't go out there. I need someone to find them, make sure the artifacts make it.
Those artifacts will be with the Empire soon.
Thank you. I was just about to write the whole dig off as a loss. My team's still in those caves. Whatever's happened, please bring those relics to Lord Duan. He's overseeing a small camp by the Dark Temple.
You got a hand in up here as well.
Yeah, but the mission is actually further than